We're here a week after the wildfire. First of all, how are the feelings?
I can say it's still kind of aftershock. We wonder what next and how it could happen. It's very confusing and complicated feeling. Mixed feelings.
What kind of missions do you have now here to bring everything back to normal? We're talking about 10 years more?
More than 10 years to bring back the forest, and it's going to be a huge mission and very sensitive, I must say. It's under high awareness of the public. Natural regeneration versus planting. It's a big issue in Israel. What type of forest and how to go there. And what we know now is that we will let nature talk and see where and how much natural regeneration will have. We know that in some areas the temperatures were so high that natural regeneration won't occur so fast. And areas that we want to bring back the people for camping, we might plant. But most of the area we will let natural regeneration work. About
3 months from now, at the end of the winter, meaning February, March, we'll see buds and resprouting of seedlings. The oak that you can see is a natural oak for Israel. It's a brush-like, it's a chaparral. We expect this oak to resprout either from the buds or from the ground, because the root of the oak is it's very deep and it's very old.
Those are the Aleppo pine seeds that were spread just after the fire. In those extreme temperatures, the pine species is cedar, and there are about 1/3 of the pines, pine cones are serotinous, are closed, and they open. Their mechanism is to open only in extreme temperatures. Fire is a mechanism for them to open up, and after the fire flames move away, those serotinous cones open and spread the seeds. And if you walk here a few meters, you don't have to walk away far. You could find plenty of them. And this is in contrary to the acorn of the oak. This acorn is actually killed. If the fire wasn't here, it might have sprouted into the ground and make a new seedling tree, Carmel oak. But this is dead. No chance for seeds of oaks and pistacia to live through the fire. The late winter or next winter, we could find here this young without nursery, without planting, the natural process, the strength and the power of natural regeneration, which will happen here.
You're talking a lot about not disturbing, yes, but there are specific things that you will have to do, that yes, the people have to do. What is that?
We are planning now the area. Every section, we call it polygons, will be planned from the beginning, from felling the trees to letting the sprouting of the seeds begin. And we'll think about replanting as well in places that the natural seedling wouldn't grow, and it happens. Sometimes the area that was burned is so big, so the seeds is not covering the area. In this place we will consider planting. We don't know if we'll do it, but it will be mixed plant.
People shouldn't be coming to these areas. There's some sort of danger.
Yes, that's right. It's still there is still a danger from falling trees and this type of thing, and also hazard of damaging the very sensitive environment right now after the fire. So we think about closing the areas to the public. I know that people want to be here and want to show the empathy and see what happened and all this stuff, but it looks like that at least large part of the area we will have to close to the public.
What are we seeing here really in terms of what happened?
It's a good example of the crazy behavior of the fire. It went down the slope and then around Betoren, causing all this damage, and then continue on the ridge to the west, and at the same time it jumped through this area that you can see that stayed green, and went on the next ridge also to the west. And you can see that the fire, this is the first night, the fire went in few different directions, and within maybe 2 or 3 hours we had many fire spots. The fire was so strong, the intensity was so high, it created some kind of a climate system of itself, of the fire, and burning material was taken very long distance and created another fire spots all over the area. We will have to develop alternative places for recreation. It will be a development work, and putting new picnic sites, maybe trails. So it's going to be a very complicated project of rehabilitation, bringing back the people, or recreation opportunities in some areas, taking out some other areas, and a very careful and sensitive planning and management. But we will have to manage the area. It's not don't touch. It is not. It's very simple to say let nature works. It's not so simple. You have to help nature. Otherwise, it will take hundreds of years, not 30 to 40 years.